Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Oakland Zoo. Right, now let's start off with the big news, shall we? If you're a follower of my channel, then you will probably know that I've not put a video on for the last few days, and this is because I've had a baby. So very exciting news. She was born last Thursday, so I'm recording this on, what day is it today? It's Monday today. I'm recording this Monday, I'll be out Tuesday. Yes, so she was born on Thursday. Very dramatic, very traumatic for my girlfriend. It wasn't the best pregnancy, unfortunately, at all. We had many complications, and that continued on the day of her birth as well. But good news is everyone is fit and healthy and fine. Girlfriend has a lot of healing to do, but our little baby, who we've named Poppy, is lovely. She's absolutely amazing and doing really well. So everything is good, but I'm sure, as you can appreciate, I've been rather busy for the last few days and will be continually busy for the rest of my life, probably. But, you know, it's fun, it's great, it's amazing, it's a new adventure, and I'm really looking forward to it. But it is going to take some of my time, so I'm afraid I'm not going to have daily episodes out for quite some time, probably, on the channel. I'm still going to persevere. I'm going to do what I can, but I do hope you understand that there are certain things in life that just have to take priority over my hobbies, I'm afraid. And looking after my new daughter is one of those things. So thank you for your appreciation of that. I do apologise that has been 4 or 5 days, but we're cracking on now. I'm just going to be able to record one episode tonight. So let's move on with it. So last episode we did our meerkat habitat. I think that was in the last episode. Forgive me, I've got baby brain now, I'm afraid. I'm pretty sure this was done in the last episode. And then we did some detailing. I did sort of filling in the gaps here with flowers, and I believe I did this little staff building over here in the last episode as well. Just finished off that area there with some nice little backstage detailing there. So what have we got left? I've got some little details to do, some photos and that. I will do them at some point. I've got the play area and maybe a little cafe or something that I wanted to do here. And then I've got an area here as well which needs some stuff in. But I thought today I would actually get going potentially on our little farmyard area that I want to do over here. So let's crack on with that. Excuse me. Somebody did say that they thought the zoo needed another feature animal of some sort. So I kind of do agree with you there. I think you're probably right. So we'll see. I don't know what feature animal it might be. I don't know what I can fit in. I don't think something like an elephant will work because I just don't have room for a big animal like that. But maybe one of the cats. I might be able to squeeze in a cat as a big feature animal. Not sure what we've got in the game actually. I wonder if we've got lions. I honestly can't remember if there are lions in the game. I think there are. Is it a western lion or something right down the bottom here? No, it's the lowland gorilla I was thinking of there. Oh yes, the West African lion. There we go. So we do. So maybe I'll have a pair, maybe a mating pair of the West African lions. Excuse me. That might be quite nice. But for the farmyard area here, I want to sort of cram in as many small animals as I can because it's kind of like a petting zoo. That's the idea that I'm going for here. So not massive habitats, not big sort of detailed habitats, but a basic kind of sort of pen system essentially is what I want to try and do here. So I want to kind of map out a bit, I think, with some paint. Let's use a bit of snow. Let's turn the intensity up and the size down and kind of map out roughly what I want to do. So I want to have one of those big red barns as the main thing. Kind of, oh no, snow's not going to work, is it? Because it disappears. Let's go with sand, that's fine. So I'm thinking if I could do like a big barn here. You know those big American style red barns? They look kind of cool. So something like that. There, look at that. That is the wonkiest square you will ever see. That was shocking. In fact, I might make it a bit longer instead, actually, like that. Okay, and then let's just green this up a bit over here. Now, I'm not really sure what animals are going to come into here. Or anything small, basically. I've already done meerkats, which would have been an obvious one. So, I don't know, other things. Okay, so that could be the barn. And then the idea is I want like a pathway that comes down here. So the barn is going to be sort of the backstage entrance areas where the pens come out of. So essentially it will be something sort of like this. You know, and there might, you know, there really could be sort of this many animals, sort of small pens like this. You know, a pair of aardvarks in that one, and you know, 2 red pandas in this one, or something like that. I'm really trying to squash in whatever I can. I think, yeah, something sort of out here like this, and then maybe another one like that, and then maybe another one like that. I'm tempted to do a little deck area here, and actually I might even be able to make it so people can come through here. Might even have a shop or two inside so that people can buy some food and drink, and then maybe come out the backside here onto a little patio area. That might look quite nice. And then on the other side of the fence, what do I want to do there? See, this could have something like horses. Horses would be quite a good sort of farmyard thing. We've got hogs as well, haven't we? They're good for this. So, you know, they can be in slightly larger pens over on this area here, and then maybe one more that comes sort of like this. So if I can find 3 good animals to have on this side, so there's definitely horses. Tell you what I might do. Let's put some little signs down. This is a good idea, so that I can remember what I'm planning for each zone. Right, so let's just lift that up. So let's put one of these in each zone, and then I can write on it what is going to go on each one. Nice. Okay, and then that's the barn and possibly a restaurant. Okay, so let's go through our animals. Right, we definitely want aardvarks. So let's start with this one as an aardvark. I think giant anteaters are in here, aren't they? So they'd be quite good, I think. See, I could do something like that because they're small. So that's like a farmyard animal, isn't it? The alpine ibex. Let's go with that. Maybe this one would look good. A little corner one here. So, alpine ibex in there. Obviously, this is subject to change as I go through because I might find different things. Oh, and otters. Actually, there are a couple of different types of otter, aren't there? What have we got? Giant otter. Where's the giant otter from? Let's have a look. That's South America. And what was the other one? Ah, this is going to be Asia. Doesn't really matter, but this is a smaller breed, I believe. So let's go with this one, the Asian otter. They would need some nice bits of water. How about this one here? Asian otter. Lovely. Okay, what else do we have? Camel. Oh, tapir. I know we've done tapir, haven't we? Yes. The binturong. That's quite a cool little animal, isn't it? I think you could probably interact with that. Yeah, guests can enter the habitat there. So the idea is I'm not going to do walkthrough habitats, but the sort of the story behind the area is that you would be able to interact with them with the keepers kind of letting kids come into the pens and pick up the animals or whatever. That's kind of my thinking behind this area anyway. Oh, capybara. Oh no, that because I did them already as well, didn't I? Yeah, so I kind of wasted 2 animals over in the other pen there, didn't I? Oh, an ostrich. That's a really good one to do. Oh, I tell you what, the ostrich would be a good one to have out in one of these fields. So let's put an ostrich in here. I mean, you get ostriches everywhere in England. Obviously not in the wild, but in all the different wildlife parks and zoos that you'll often see an ostrich or 2. Right, let's just keep going. What else have we got that's small? Oh yeah, so the warthog. Oh, common wombat. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And we've got sheep. Got to have a doll sheep. Wow, there's probably going to be a lot more than I want in a way. Let's go with the warthogs. Let's get. you know what, I might split something like this actually, because it's still quite a large area. So I really I could squeeze more in. I could even do that if I need to. Let's just duplicate that as well. So let's go with some warthogs here. What was the other one I just saw? I did ostrich, didn't I? Oh, the wombat. I haven't done a wombat. That's why I'm kind of keen to do that. I kind of like the idea of doing a new animal somewhere. Let's go with wombat. We haven't got anything in that one. Let's go with wombat in there. Okay. Oh yes, the Dall sheep. I've got to have a sheep. You can't have an English farm without a sheep or two. So they would probably be over in one of these ones. Let's just lift that up out of the grass. Let's go with the Dall sheep over here. Now, how many more have we got over here? We've got one. What's that one? That's the ostrich. We've got two. So we've got two more. I think there's definitely horses, and that's down in the S's somewhere. I can't remember what they're called, but they're down in the S's. Right, what have we got? We've got emus, but no, I don't want them. Badger. Ooh, see, that's tempting. Let's go with the giant anteater, because they are just, I mean, look at that nose. Look at that. I mean, they're just beautiful animals. So let's go with a giant anteater. Let's get you in here. Okay, so that's our giant anteater. How many more pens have we got there? We've just got one more pen there. And then is it two more out there? Yes, it is. And we're only on G. You see, there are so many animals that you could put. Ah, of course. Oh, hang on. I saw peacock, but actually no. We have got peacocks in the game, so they could be a potential as well, couldn't they? I'll tell you what. That is an animal I've never done in a zoo before. I could have a giant panda in my zoo. I think there's a giant panda in one of the Scotland zoos, maybe the Edinburgh Zoo at the moment. I think they're actually losing it this year. I think it's going back to China, I believe. So yeah, it's a very rare thing to find in the UK, but we could do it. That could happen. Ooh, maybe a koala. They're good little animals, aren't they? Although I kind of like the red pandas actually, so I might hold off for them. Llama, of course, we've got to have llamas. Let's get llamas in this one. Brilliant, llamas in that one. So what have we got? We've got one pen and one field left. So the field is for the horse. I know that I want that in there. So we've got one more pen. Let's just keep going down. I love stuff like this because they're nice and small. So that's a possibility. Oh, the little okapi, they're really small, aren't they? The zebra a bit too big for a little pen. Oh, that's the horse. It's not an S. It's a it's a P. What? I mean, how do you pronounce that? Do you know? I'm just going to put horse. Let's do that horse in there. So yeah, we still need one more for this pen here. Ooh, raccoon. Tempting, but no, I think it's going to be the red panda. I'll go with the red panda. And then I'll just check the layout and see whether there is any possibility of squeezing more in. Let's just check out the sort of the size. No, I don't think any of them can be smaller than they are. And then I want the pathway coming down here to these areas here. I'll probably bring the pathway maybe right along the back here as well, and join up there. And then these ones are just filled, so these are going to have entrances on the front, I think. And then again, these will have entrances in the walls of this building here. I could extend it further, but I don't want it to just become, you know, the whole zoo for the sake of it. I want to contain it to that. Okay, let's go with that. Let's keep that. I like that that number of pens and fields. So let's go with that. That's good. So I guess the main thing I need to do is to get this barn built. Let's think. What do I want to? How do I want to do this? I kind of need to get a pathway in first, I think. Something, I need it, yeah, I need it at the right height so it can go out over the water as well. That's good. And then I need it gridded, something like this. Yeah, and then let's bring it out over the water, and then kind of to the side, something like that. I tell you what, I might, yeah, I'll bring it in. Actually, no, hang on. Let's just deselect the grid for a minute. Let's angle snap this. Yes, it's going to have to be like that. Okay, that's good. Let's bring that in to meet that. I don't know if it's going to stay as concrete yet. It's probably not. Right, and then let's see if I can bring it out here as well. And then, yeah, down to meet up with this one. Okay, that's fine. Good, 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 good. Okay, that's a nice layout. So this will be a little seating area here, which I might expand. So this is going to have flamingo on it. So I'll probably put an entrance just in here somewhere for this, and then the flamingos will basically have all of this, and then I'll give them like a little beach area or something over here. Yeah, okay, that's nice. I'm not sure how I'm going to do shops inside here. I'm going to have it enclosed so you can't see inside, so it's not going to have an indoors, sort of detailed indoors. Good, let's see what I can do about a barn then. So let's check out the walls. So it needs to be red, so I need a wood that I can colour, and it needs to look right. Do you know, I should just put wood in there, really, shouldn't I? So you can't colour that. I think I know the one I'm thinking of is this one. Yeah, see that, if I can colour that, which I think I can. Yeah, look at that. That's the right sort of red, isn't it? Nice, and I want that to completely cover up the pathway. So let's get that to there. Right, let's have a look. How are we going to do this? Yeah, I think I want it 3 wide. Obviously, I'm just going to build this like this for now, and then I will move it. So let's just maneuver this whole thing across something like that. I've got to hope that when I put the barriers in, I can still I can connect them. I'm going to have to test it before I do too much more building, I think. Let's just get this path actually connected at this end like that. Yeah, so we'll have a slightly raised up thingy there. Let's just have a look at the barriers. So let's just put in a small one to start with. That needs to be hopefully just hidden inside here. But yeah, that's good. That's gonna work, because that's gonna connect up to that just nicely like so. Okay, good. I can make that work. Yeah, so then I can have an entrance here, here, and here, hopefully. Actually, let's just check this end and see if that's going to work. If I go in here, yes it is, look at that, brilliant. I'm tempted to just get them in place now. Something like that. To make sure you can't see any of them from the outside. Good. Now how am I going to do this one? Because that's not quite in the right spot, is it? I'll tell you what, this one I'll just have to do an outdoor gate. Kind of here, like this. guess I want to make it as sort of tight as I can, like that. And then let's get one in here. And the last one in here somewhere. Nice. Okay, so our barriers are basically there now. Okay, so that's the basic shape of our barn. Let's just come out and have a look at that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the look of that. That looks nice. So what I might be able to do with regarding to the getting facilities in, let's have a look how big these are. What might I want in here? Smoothies, yeah. See that these quite big. I don't know. Yeah, see that's just not going to work, is it? Yeah, that's really not going to work. No. Okay, what I will have to do then, instead of having a whole big facility, oh, actually, let me just check these things. Are these any smaller? I don't know. Can they fit? Oh, that might work. Let's just see if that's going to... Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is the joy of these ones. Yes, they do. They fit in where the other ones will not. So actually, yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Right, let's get a food one. What do we want? How about pizza? Can I get pizza in here? Let's do it as a separate building. Let's try and squeeze it in the corner here. I don't think it's going to connect, is it? Oh, look at that. It does. Awesome. It's obviously it looks terrible, but I don't care about that. I just want it in there so that it's functional. Good. So we've got some food and drink in there, and I can always put in a couple of I can put in a couple of machines here and here as well, like a couple of vending machines, can't I? So what do we have? Let's go with an ice cream and a coffee. Actually, I could probably get a couple in there, couldn't I? Yeah, let's do that. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Could squeeze another one in here. Yeah, I mean it can look awful. It's not going to be seen at all. So there we go. Let's squeeze all of them in. Great. Well, that's at least going to give people a reason to come in here and then hopefully walk through the other side and come out here and sit down. So that's good. Right. Let's continue with our barn. Let's look at the roof. So the roof is always going to be tricky because I need to try and get the angles looking good. So these things, they don't have a square roof or round roof. It's kind of a bit of both, isn't it? I'm sure you know the sort of look that I'm going for. I probably need to have a nice beam that I can colour. It needs to be square. Let's have a look. No, that one can't be coloured. This one can be coloured, but it's round. I really wanted it square. Here we go. Square, paintable, good. Or it's white, which is what I want anyway. Right, let's have a look at this then. Whoops, let's get a bit of angle snap going on. So I'm thinking it needs to start like that. It always has this bit that hangs down over the side like that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do actually. I'm going to make this a separate part of the building because then I can quite easily just duplicate it around to the other side. That's my kind of hope anyway. So let's look at this. I might need to use some shorter pieces, or maybe not actually, I don't know. It's hard to know where the middle is actually. I need to find the middle, don't I? Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, that's going to be a bit too tall, I think, isn't it? I think. Don't know. Let's actually hang on. I need to get these pieces combined. Let's just duplicate them around and see what they look like. Okay, so the basic shape is there, but it's not quite fitting yet. I don't mind that height actually. It's not great, but it's not awful either. I'll tell you what I might do. Let's get the angle snap off. Let's just change this angle a bit like that, and let's try and line it up. We've already got some people coming in here, which is pretty cool. Okay, that's looking a bit better, isn't it? Look at that, that's pretty much spot on, isn't it? So if I just even it out, try and get it looking the same on each side. Not quite, that needs to just come in a bit. So it's just touching there. And it's just touching there. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, good. It's a good start. So now I need more planks, I think. Because essentially I need to recreate this red but going across. I'm not sure that any of these planks are colorable. Oh, hang on, here's one. Yeah, okay, so this yeah, here we go, this is colorable. So this needs to be the same color, I think, as this. Whether this is going to look any good or not, I don't know. Okay, I need to come down like this and then do a whole load of duplicating. Just leaving slightly different gaps each time if you can, because you don't want it to look too sort of copied and pasted. It's a bit of a tedious job. I could have done this a little bit differently actually, where you select multiple ones and duplicate them all at once, but I'm close to the end anyway, so it's fine. Good, that actually just about worked out. Right, and then let's see if I can be clever with this. I probably can't, but I can try, can't I? Because I need to try and line this up to this. It's never easy doing this sort of thing when you're not working with proper angles, but I will certainly try. Luckily it doesn't need to be perfect, because I will have another white piece coming across here and kind of blending these edges together. Do you know what, that looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. And then I've got to try and do the same again here. Luckily it pivots, I think, from this end. No, it doesn't, it pivots in the middle. Silly mate. Okay, it's fine. Let's go something like that. And of course then you're moving it like this on a different angle as well, so it just gets really tricky. but we'll get there. Okay, good. Oh, I just realised there's a little bit of a kink there, but again I can hide that because I'll have a crossbeam, and then again at the top as well. Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, we're looking nice. So yeah, a bit of an ongoing process this one, but we'll get there. But you know what, I'm going to have to leave the episode there, I'm afraid. But hopefully you can see my plan and where I'm going with it. Let me know if you approve of the choice of animals that I've made. I don't know when I'm going to get to record more. You understand why, I hope, but I will do my best, of course. Look forward to doing this. Actually, it's going to turn out hopefully to be a really nice little bit of the zoo. And in the meantime, I will have a good think about what I can squeeze into this area here and then this remaining bit over here as well. Like I say, I think possibly a panda will be a really good choice, a giant panda. I've never done a giant panda habitat, but I kind of like the idea of it. I'm thinking this area here might be a good spot for it. Big sort of bamboo forest maybe, including some of this hill at the back here. And then if I do bring trees in, the trees can sort of just come down the back like this. But we'll see. That's a long way off. I'm going to take my time over this farmyard area first and get this looking as good as I can. So please keep your comments coming. If you've enjoyed the episode, please do hit the like button. And I'm going to have to just say I will see you when I see you, whether that's tomorrow, day after that. Who knows? If any of you have children, then you'll understand where I'm coming from. For those that don't, I highly recommend it. It's great fun. Cool. Okay, let's leave it there. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your company and all your support, and I look forward to it continuing in the future. Until then, take care and goodbye for now.